This is a Rubik's Cube, and in the next few minutes I'm going to show you how getting your drink and drug use under control can be as repeatable and simple as solving this Rubik's Cube. Even if you don't want to stop drinking completely and you've stretched your relationships to breaking point. Hey, it's Luke Worsfold here, and let me ask you this. Are you sick and tired of telling yourself you're just going to have one or two and then end up taking it too far? Do you wonder why you have the rest of your life in order? From the outside looking in, everything looks great, but for some reason, when it comes to drink or drugs, you just can't keep it under control? Do you wish you could get to the bottom of why this cycle keeps happening, despite every time telling yourself, never again? Well, across the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal a groundbreaking roadmap for you to get this habit under control in the next 8 weeks. Without signing up to the life sentence of AA meetings and labelling yourself an alcoholic or addict, and without the drastic step of going to rehab, because we both know you're not that bad. Look, if drink and drugs are negatively showing up in your life in any way, you're in the right place. Now, before I disclose this roadmap to you, let me first state it's not for everybody. Have to be ridiculously selective about who gets onboarded for reasons you'll understand in just a moment. But first, let me show you what I'm talking about. Rich, who said I'm 7 months clean and feel stronger and with the most willpower I've ever experienced. I truly believe Luke has done something different that has actually worked. Or James, who said the skills he has taught me over the time I've worked with him will be with me for a lifetime. Or Charlotte, who said Luke has really helped me break down the barriers of my addiction and give me the tools to deal with everyday struggles of giving up and letting go. I never thought I'd get to 6 weeks clean and sober. Now, before I tell you exactly how you can achieve these results too, let me briefly explain who I am and why you should listen to me. My name's Luke Worsfold, and I'm an ex-addict and university-educated addiction expert. I'm also the founder of this company, Lisa Inside Addiction, the leaders in the addiction space. And by the way, Lisa's my mum's name, and she died from addiction when I was just 10 years old. My past is what fuels our mission here to help functioning professionals like you get their drink and drug use under control. Now you get the big picture, let's zoom in for a sec. Back in 2015, I was running a successful web design and marketing company. However, the stress of the business itself, combined with the trauma of my past, led my addiction to escalate to the point where I was drinking and using drugs on a daily basis. I got that bad because I ignored the warning signs, kept my head buried in the sand, and I continued spiralling down until eventually I lost everything. The penthouse flat, the sea view, the Mercedes, the business and the office. But most significantly, I lost the trust and connection with my family and friends. It was at that point I knew something had to change. So I tried everything to get sober, going cold turkey and using willpower and smashing the gym, reading countless books and articles and listening to podcasts. Tried AA and went to a few meetings, but I couldn't get on with the whole higher power thing. I then looked into rehabs but was still functioning, and I knew I wasn't that bad. In short, nothing seemed to be working. Realised all these tactics were targeting the symptoms instead of the cause. But as time went on, I discovered the one thing that changed the game. When I took action on it, I finally managed to earn back the trust of the people around me, process the guilt and shame from the past, went into a trusting relationship, being honest, managed to continue socialising and being confident in social situations while not feeling like the odd one out. Eventually, I got my life back on track, and I got to the point where alcohol and drugs don't control me anymore. They don't hold me back in any way, and it's my choice to take it or leave it. I went from having a craving to having a choice, and now I've been sober for 7 years, and that time has flown by. But I won't sugarcoat it, it's been no walk in the park, and there's been lots of blood, sweat and tears. After losing my mum to addiction, a tiny fire was lit inside me. Desire to understand why addiction took my mum. And my own journey through addiction only served to throw gallons of petrol on this fire and catapult me on a mission to search for answers. That's why I went deeper inside addiction to develop my professional expertise. I went to university as a mature student and got a degree in counselling so I could give my clients the proven tools rather than just my personal experience. Then went and worked in multiple rehabs around the country so I could be mentored by the top addiction specialists in the industry. And I had years of my own personal therapy, acting as a human guinea pig and diving into my own psyche, leaving no stone unturned. Lastly, I started a podcast interviewing leading researchers, therapists and experts to gain a broader understanding of addiction in general. Now, all of this resulted in me going on to help hundreds of clients in the same situation as you are, becoming a qualified counsellor and a member of the BACP ethical body, being invited on national TV and quoted in major press like the Daily Mail and Reader's Digest. But over the years, as I reflected on my journey, the part I hated the most was the beginning, when I felt a debilitating uncertainty of not knowing what step to take and what lies ahead. And let me tell you that this made me develop this roadmap I'm about to share with you. So I know it might be hard to believe, or you may think you can never do this. However, this roadmap has helped hundreds of clients in the same situation as you are and the same situation I was in successfully take back control. Now, back to the Rubik's Cube. The secret to solving the Rubik's Cube is just 4 moves that you repeat over and over again. And once you know these moves and keep repeating them in the right sequence over and over again, it works every single time. Just like this. And that's why I figured this out with addiction too. A roadmap and sequence of steps to help clients get their drink and drug use under control in just 8 weeks. And when clients go through the program, their recovery becomes as simple and repeatable, just like the Rubik's Cube. So pay very close attention, because this could be the missing piece you've been looking for. Grant, who said, Luke and team really helped me understand how my drinking was intertwined and linked with my past experiences, including my early years in life. This has helped me understand more about my triggers and what has kept me in this endless loop. Or James, who said, before starting the course, life wasn't the greatest for me, drinking every day, a repetitive life. Since I've stopped drinking, life has become much more positive, meaning can see a future for myself and my young family, and I owe a lot of this success to Luke and his sessions. Can't recommend Luke enough for what he has helped me achieve. This roadmap is the strategy we've implemented to get clients these results. We call it the Addiction Control Program. When you follow the steps in our program, your addiction becomes as simple to solve as a Rubik's Cube. At Least Inside Addiction, we work with all types of addictions, including alcohol, cocaine and ketamine, just to name a few. We take our clients through an 8-week addiction counseling program that combines 4 elements. A video program that teaches you psychoeducational information to help you understand the science behind your addictive behaviour. Easy to complete worksheets that allow you to ingrain the psychological tools that help you rewire your subconscious mind. And one-on-one counselling sessions delivered by specialist addiction therapists with both professional and personal experience to help you customise the program to your specific addiction and challenges. And lastly, one-to-one accountability phone calls to keep you on track and help you ensure that you get the support you need every step of the way. The unique thing about our program is that it integrates into your life, so you don't need to go to rehab or take time off work. We fit around your busy schedule. You don't need to believe in religion or that you're powerless like AA. It's completely based on new science of addiction and trauma. With our roadmap in hand, you'll be able to have your drinking under control so you can take it or leave it, understand why you drank or used drugs in the first place and break the never-ending cycle, have fun socialising without taking it too far or missing out on the good times, and earn back your partner's trust and stop arguing about the elephant in the room. You'll join hundreds of our clients who have complete control of their relationship with drugs or alcohol with our help. At this point, you may be thinking, I'm scared to give up forever. You may be wondering, what will your life look like without drink or drugs in it? You may think about all the happy times and you don't want to lose them, because your life, your social circle, your work culture has become so intertwined with your drinking and sometimes, for some of you, drugs. And I don't blame you. I used to think the exact same way. That was until I discovered how to socialise and connect with people without drinking or taking drugs. And we're going to walk you through this process step by step in our program. So you can go to restaurants, bars and social events where other people drink and not feel the urge to join in on the fun. Just like one of our clients, Lucy, who said, I've recently attended a big event that I never thought I'd be able to get through without slipping, but thanks to the tools and techniques Luke has taught me, I not only got through the event, but had the time of my life without even being tempted to slip into my old habits. Or maybe you're still worried about the coping mechanism you've relied on for years. It can be like saying goodbye to a best friend that's been by your side since you can remember. And I get it. The thought of losing that friend can be daunting. But we're going to guide you through letting go of your reliance on drink or drugs and help you transition to healthy coping mechanisms, just like Tom did. He said, "The tools I've learned over the past 12 weeks have made me the person I am now. These tools I've learned will stick with me throughout life and help me in day-to-day life. Luke has made me realise that life is amazing. He saved my relationship with my partner and family." Or, are you still concerned with trying to stop and failing again? We get stuck in this cycle of trying to stop, doing well for a few weeks or months, then slipping back again and again. I was stuck in this cycle for years. But by taking action, you'll do what I did. Stop trying to solve the problem by yourself and get outside professional help to guide you through this transition in your life. Just like Mark, who said, "After many failed attempts to get clean, I was pointed in the direction of Luke by my partner, and it's the best thing that could have happened at a difficult time in my life. He gave me the skills to get my life back on track and a better understanding of what I was doing it, and helped me rebuild the trust I'd lost. Thanks, Luke." Are you beginning to see that despite the challenges you face, me and my team are here to help you every step of the way? You see, our proven addiction counselling program is packed with all the elements you need to make this change once and for all. I'm so confident we can hold up our end of the bargain that I'll even guarantee it. Here's my promise to you. I'll offer you a 60-day money-back guarantee. You'll go through the whole program, consume all of the content and have all of the counselling sessions. And if you've done everything and you still haven't gained any value or experienced any life changes, I'll give you a full refund, no questions asked. I only want to keep your money if you're 100% satisfied with the value we provided. Fair enough? Now, if you want a no-risk way to find out how we can help you, let me show you how. For a limited time only, you can claim a free 30-minute, no obligation assessment with me or one of our addiction experts. We'll discuss your specific situation, whether that's drink or drugs or both, what your goals are and how we can help you achieve them with our help. We'll also cover a stack of other value on the call, including discussing your symptoms, triggers and underlying mental health conditions, identifying what's holding you back, and also whether or not you should moderate or stop altogether. And remember, there's no cost or obligation to move forward with our program afterwards if you feel like it's not right for you. But a word of warning, this isn't some magic wand, it's only for committed people who are looking to get their drink and drug use under control and are willing to put in the work and invest in themselves to make that happen. You must be willing to apply the tools and take a cold hard look in the mirror. We have a strict wake up and smell the roses policy. So if you can agree to all of that, and this sounds like an opportunity of a lifetime, it is. And all you need to do is fill in the form below and book yourself in. And let me be clear, this call will not be a sales call. It's just about having a free assessment that's designed to see if we're a good fit. And most importantly, provide you value in advance. This call is simply about finding out where you are on your journey and if you benefit from our program and from our help. And if we can help you, we're going to give you all of the details, including the next steps and the investment required to get started. And if we can't help you and you're not a good fit, we'll politely and respectfully let you know that you're not a good fit and refer you to an option that's better for you. In short, what I'm offering here is a chance of a lifetime, a way for you to finally get your drink or drug use under control. But let me just say that this message is seen by hundreds of people each month. So unfortunately, way more people apply for this opportunity and assessment than we have slots for in our calendar. And I'll be awarding the positions to people who book their assessment on a first come, first served basis. So don't waste any time and click the button below and fill in your details to secure the next available assessment. Do it right now. And lastly, I'd just like to say, if this is a truly rare opportunity to finally get your drink and drug use under control. And the way I see it, you've got two options here. Firstly, you can forget about everything I've just told you. You can go back to doing what you've always been doing, sitting on a ticking time bomb with your fingers fucking crossed. But let's face it, if you were happy with that and that was working, you wouldn't be listening to this message right now. But you are listening. And what that tells me is that you're ready to change. So if that's true, then doing nothing makes zero sense. You've got to take action. So that's why the second option is simple. you can bite the bullet and just accept that to get your addiction under control in the fastest time possible with the least effort, that it just makes complete logical sense to get a proven roadmap from someone who's already gotten to where you want to go, and avoid all of the pain and frustration of going the long way round, simply hoping and praying you're going to make it to the other side. So to get started, all you have to do is simply click the link below this video right now and schedule a call to find out if we're a good fit. So if you're ready to finally get your drink or drug use under control, click the link below this video now, and I'll talk to you soon.